and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious one-pot meal with your Instant Pot. Beef roast with carrots and potatoes. To cook our roast, we're going to need to brown it first. So we push the Sauté button on the pressure cooker. And we wait for the display to say hot, and that means that the pressure cooker is preheated and is ready to brown the ingredients. Okay, let's cook our roast. I already pushed the Sauté button, and when the pressure cooker is preheated, the words hot appear in the display. And that's important because when we brown meat in stainless steel, we want hot stainless steel and cold oil. So let's add a little olive oil. And then we can start browning our roast. We want to brown it on all sides. You want to brown it about 5 minutes per side. You want to roll it around and also stand it on ends to make sure it's browned all the way around. Once the roast is browned, we add the stock. Twist on the lid. Seal the steam handle shut and select the cooking program. I'm going to choose meat stew. And actually, since this is a pretty big roast, here it's asking me to pressure cook it for 35 minutes. I'm actually going to push adjust to the next recommended time, which is 45 minutes. So now I just let Instant Pot pre-cook the roast. And we can start preparing our vegetables. We can start peeling our carrots and slicing our potatoes. Okay, our roast is cooked, and now we're going to add the vegetables. So we'll turn off the pressure cooker and release the pressure. The lid has unlocked. Now we can twist it off and open it. Always tilt the pressure cooker lid away from you to keep the steam from going in your face. Now we're going to quickly add the potatoes. I'll put those all around the roast. And on top we're going to add the carrots. Now the reason we're leaving the carrots whole is that they take less time to cook than potatoes. So in order not to get mush and still get whole carrot pieces, we're going to leave these whole and we're going to slice them later after they're cooked. So we're going to put them on top of everything to steam instead of boil like the potatoes in the roast. Now we just put the lid back on. Put it in the sealing position. And we're going to pressure cook this for 10 minutes. So we're going to choose the manual mode and the minus button until we get to, let's see, 10 minutes. When it beeps again, our dinner is going to be almost finished. Okay, our vegetables are ready. Now we open the pressure cooker. When you open the lid, there'll be a lot of condensation in the lid, so you want to make sure to drip that back into the pressure cooker. Okay, so first, pull out our carrots. This is the serving platter for the roast, so instead of dirtying more dishes, we'll just got the carrots. If you see, I'm just touching it with the knife, and I'm roughly slicing them. They still have a little bit of life in them. If we had chopped them before, they would have been a little bit mushy. Okay, now we're going to get the potatoes out. I'm using a slotted spoon. You can see they're so tender, they're almost falling apart, and that's just how we want them. I'm leaving a space in the middle for the roast. Next is the roast. And you want to cover the roast right away with tin foil while we work on the sauce. We cover it, it's very hot, and we'll cover it relatively tightly with tin foil. Now we want to reduce the cooking liquids and make a little bit of a gravy. So we push the Sauté button again and wait for the contents to come to a boil. And in the meantime, we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of flour to thicken it. And you'll want to boil it until it reaches the consistency that you like. While our gravy is reducing, we can start slicing our roast. When the cooking liquid has reduced to a nice thick consistency, you can pour it on the roast and serve.